Welcome to sunny Seville. Today our goal is to see how much can we do, see, and even taste in one afternoon in this beautiful city. On this trip we found much cheaper flights into Malaga, so we rented a car and did the 2-hour trek to Seville, which is the capital of Andalusia in the southern region of Spain. One of the main reasons I get excited about visiting Seville is its beautiful and historic city centre, which in my experience is best discovered on foot. A great place to start your wanderings is the cathedral. It is beautiful, it's one of the largest churches in the world, and right next to it you have the Alcazar, which is an incredible palace. You can pay for tours for either. Personally, I prefer to just wander the Santa Cruz district, getting lost in the streets of Seville. For me, one of the most endearing traits of the city is its narrow, winding, cobbled streets, barely wide enough for 2 or 3 to pass at a time. You will find lots of souvenir shops through the little streets. We actually used a shop like this to buy an original poster from a bullfight that had happened in Seville, and it was only about €2. I kind of like to have little souvenirs like that to bring home. The city centre is quite compact and fairly easy to navigate if you have a map or you get yourself a sat-nav on your phone. It's definitely doable in an afternoon, I would say. Don't get me wrong, when I say it's doable in an afternoon, I mean you'll feel like you've seen and done a lot in the space of an afternoon. You could definitely easily spend 2 or 3 days in Seville just getting to grips with the historical monuments and their significance and just the beauty of the city.
So, we are at the fountains.
Another top tourist tip would be visit Seville in winter or early spring if possible. Still beautiful, but it isn't too hot. It is known as the hottest metropolitan area in Western Europe. In the summer it can regularly get over 50 degrees, which is insane. You need to try churros and chocolate. You can get them in most little cafes and shops, usually only €1 or €2. If I had to make a list of things I love most about this city, orange trees would definitely be on it. As well as the narrow winding streets, the beautiful vibrant colours, the great food, and just the fact that you don't have to spend a fortune to have a great time in Seville. There's a lot of trees in Seville, but this is a particularly epic one. It's like their version of the redwood or something. It's huge. Ah! You hiding in the tree? They have a serious donut selection here in Seville. We do not have that in Belfast. It is a churro-based donut with Kinder on it. So in other words, heaven, right? So here we are at the Metropole parasol, and it looks amazing. Now I don't know if it's true, but apparently it claims to be the largest wooden structure in the world. So apparently it's only €2 or €3 as well to get in, which sounds like a bargain. Get some great views of Seville. If you go to Seville, you definitely have to try tapas. So we've just picked a random tapas bar and I've ordered tapas in incredibly broken Spanish, so hopefully we get something edible and hopefully it's yummy. See how it goes. It's some sort of pork with cheese that is deep fried, so I did successfully order it. Well done me. Round 2, some local queso and some chorizo. Yum, yum, yum. So there you have it. Some ideas of things you can do in Seville if you've only got an afternoon.